Bam! What is up, squad? It's favorite IT with Uncle 10 this season. I am here with Cess Talk Sports presents Cess Talks Bets with MJ Lover 23, who is here but not here today. So we got MJ's picks, but no MJ in the building. MJ, hope you're having an awesome day. We'll be catching back up with MJ here soon, but we wanted to make sure the prop master wanted to make sure that we did get his picks in today. Some of these picks some of these games may have already gone off, y'all. So forgive me. But wanted to make sure we get the picks in for y'all today. MJ, appreciate the work. Looking forward to having you back here soon. Probably like tomorrow, y'all, or something. But the weekends are gonna be a little tricky, so sometimes it'll be just me dropping a quick recording of what the picks are for today. Sometimes it may be MJ and I on a recorded show, or it may just be us sharing out the picks. When it comes to Saturday and Sunday, we're still figuring that out. But we appreciate y'all rocking through this with us. And with that, let me get into these picks real quick. So WNBA, y'all know it's a movie. Vegas, New York Liberty. Y'all know who I'm rocking with. I'm taking Las Vegas off rip. I'm taking Las Vegas off rip. But these are MJ's picks. And remember, I'm always heart over head. So I'm just going with what I think he did some research and everything. So this is why he's the prop master, and I'm still the grasshopper here. So Las Vegas Aces 164 over. That's risky. New York Liberty -4. He's saying take New York Liberty and the spread. Take New York Liberty and the spread. When it's coming down to the players, he's expecting Asia Wilson to have like an Asia Wilson type game, 21 and a half points over. I'm going to take that 8.5 rebounds over. Also looks like he's doing the combo of the points, rebounds, and assists over 31 and a half. I think Asia's going to have a monster game. I think Asia's coming to let everybody know that she should have been the defensive player of the year too. So I'm expecting Mother to be Mother and set the tone here real early in this series. Kelsey Plum got to show up. We need Kelsey to beat KP. 14 and a half points over. I would expect a little bit more, but I think that's a good bet. 4.5 assists under. I could agree there. I think for me, more important for me with Kelsey right now is the point. So I could see the assist kind of being on the lower end. 1.5 points, 1.5 3-pointers made under. That's risky. Yeah, I'm expecting 2 to 3 threes out of Kelsey today. I'm expecting 2 to 3 threes out of Kelsey today, but the prop master is saying 1.5 3-pointers made. That's under, but a little risky. Jackie Young, 16.5 points under. It's risky. 3.5 assists over. I'm looking for Jackie to be getting the ball to the right people in the right spots, and I'm also looking for Jo to be scoring. So I'm looking for Jackie Young to be more of how Jo was at the beginning of the season than what we've seen here. Kind of like after the Olympic break, but we'll see a well-balanced attack, I think, from that starting five to maybe 6 or 7 deep, 8 at the most, I think, is how deep we'll go. I'm surprised that Tiff Harris not on here, but Tiff Hayes not on here. I don't know why I always want. I think Tiff Harris like the rapper every time, but Hayes not on the list. But I'm expecting a big game there. Chelsea Gray 7.5 points over. 4.5 assists over. The point God will be in the building. Barclays, get ready. New York Liberty, get ready. Las Vegas Aces on the way. On the New York Liberty side of things, Breanna Stewart, I told y'all, Stewie's uniform gets 14 points by itself, just hitting the floor. Stewie's uniform gets 14 points by itself, hitting the floor. 18.5 points over. 7.5 rebounds over. 0.5 3-pointers made over. Calling that a little risky bet. I can see Stewie knocking down the 3 today. Stewie will be trying to leave, no doubt. And like I said, we talked about Stewie went for 38 in a losing effort. So Stewie is here about the ring. This is what I've been waiting on. This is why we watch. I wanted this to be the finals rematch, but we get it here in the semi. So let's enjoy it. It's a movie. We'll be live. Pull up. Sabrina Ionescu, 16.5 points over, 5.5 assists over, 2.5 3-pointers under. They're gonna need everything that Sabrina can give. They're gonna need everything that Ionescu can give them. They need everything that Sabrina's gonna be able to give and more. Jonquel Jones, 11.5 points over, 6.5 rebounds over, 1.5 3-pointers made under. Okay. I think Jonquel is gonna want to be shooting at 3. So I probably would go over on the 3-pointers made. I think Jonquel is going to knock down at least 2 threes. Jonquel is going to need to have more than 11.5 points for New York to be successful. Leone Phoebe, that's one of the ones that Juju Middleton been talking about. 8.5 points over risky. 1.5 3-pointers made under. Leone, they're gonna have to get some help from somewhere. Last year it was Marine Johannes. We'll see if Leone Phoebe can be that spark for them. But again, I'm just not seeing enough that New York has done from last year to this year to be able to move past the Las Vegas Aces. And I know we don't go that deep. We weren't that deep last year. And then we had some injuries and we still got the job done. But, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be a movie. It's starting at 3 o'clock. So pull up. It's a movie. Pull up. Next game, night game, 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 Eastern. And we are live for that one too. Pull up. Connecticut, Minnesota. Connecticut 155 under. Saying take Connecticut without the spread. Take Connecticut without the spread. Minnesota -4. I'm rocking with the sun on this one. Something in my spirit right now just said, as I was just talking in the Discord a little bit earlier, DJ Carrington. I think DJ Carrington is gonna be whatever that double seatbelt is that she do that. If she lock it up on both sides, she not playing. So I'm here for the double seatbelt. I like the Minnesota Lynx, but I think I'm coming around to the Connecticut Sun. right now. I'm gonna rock it out with DJ Carrington and DeWanda Bonner and Alyssa Thomas. I'm counting on people to hit their spots so that they can go home and make sure they get that box. So that's where I'm at. Let's see what the prop masters picks are. Alyssa Thomas 13.5 points under, risky 7.5 rebounds over, 7.5 assists over. We love to refer to Alyssa Thomas as triple single. Will be in effect. I'm expecting a big game. I did the combo on this one, and I think I went over 25 on the points, rebounds, and assists. So I think I'm kind of pretty much on par with what the prop master has. I just didn't break it up. DeWanda Bonner 14.5 points over, 5.5 rebounds under. I think I'm looking for Bonner to go over 20. Breonna Jones, I didn't have Breonna Jones in any of my picks today for entertainment purposes, for any of those shekels. But I see Prop Master got Breonna Jones at 14.5 points under, 4.5 rebounds over. DJ Carrington 10.5 points over, 4.5 rebounds under. Calling it risky. I think Carrington balls out today. Nafisa Collier is gonna ball out. Nafisa Collier is gonna be on a high from Defensive Player of the Year. And just is already averaging 40 points in the playoffs. So Nafisa Collier is going to be on one. 21.5 points over, 8.5 rebounds over, risky maybe, 4.5 assists over. Nafisa Collier is going to try to affect this game in every spot that they can. Courtney Williams is going to ball. I think Courtney Williams go court. 10.5 points over, 5.5 assists over. I like those bets. Bridget Carlton 7.5 points over, 2.5 3-pointers made under, risky. Kayla McBride 11.5 points under, risky. 2.5 3-pointers made under, risky. I think I went over 2 for Kayla with the threes. They shoot the ball very well from the 3-point line. Probably all around best 3-point shooting team. Washington may have had a higher shooting percentage from 3, but Minnesota shoots the 3 ball very well. But I'm expecting Connecticut to kind of mix it up a little bit, to kind of make it a grind out type of game, to try to push them off the 3-point line and some of the great stuff that Minnesota does on the 3-point line. Try to push them off that 3-point line, not give them that, and make them earn it somewhere else. If they can shut everybody else down, except Nafisa Collier, let Nafisa get hers, good chance of winning. But they can shut Nafisa down and try to make everybody else beat them. And I think they have a defense and a style of play that allows them to try to do that a little bit. I expect this series to go 5, and it could go for me right now either way. But we'll see how everybody shows up in this first game. That's it for the WNBA. Let's see. I think Prop Master got a couple NFL picks. Minnesota, Green Bay, Minnesota. As Coach Coleman says, Minnesota 44 under. It's risky. Green Bay -2.5. Take Green Bay in the spread in this game. The Prop Master says, I don't have a dog in this fight. I would just be kind of keeping an eye on for today's football, kind of just to see who's doing what. Anytime touchdowns. The games that I'm interested in are more later tonight. That Ravens-Bills game is going to be a movie. That's going to be on at the same time as the WNBA game is on. So I'm looking forward to that double feature. Washington 48.5, Arizona -3.5. Take Arizona and the spread on that game. Commanders, Cardinals. Probably just be watching because I'm interested to see how the Commanders, what the trajectory of the Commanders is right now this season after the change in ownership, especially with Magic's involvement there. So looking forward to seeing how they're growing. And just pay close attention to the Commanders. Could be one of my new favorite organizations. If they are who I think they are. So, Commanders, we're waiting to see who IU. We are waiting to see who IU. I don't know how many baseball games are on today, and I don't know how many of these games have went off already. So forgive me if you cannot get these picks in. I did get some picks in a little bit earlier, but we wouldn't be who we are if we didn't give you Mr. Lover. Moonshots of the day, baby. Mr. Lover's moonshots of the day. So let me see what he got up here. He got the okay. Atlanta, Kansas City game. Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna. It looked like that's a Matt Olson or Marcell Ozuna. So that's an or. We got some ors in the moonshots of the day. Always love some options. Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna. For me, these are names that we've heard time and time again on the show. Marcell Ozuna is due. Marcell hit a couple. I think he hit one or two here recently, but can definitely be a more consistent home run hitter. I think Marcell's had some injuries maybe, but maybe a slight slump, but I think Marcell can get on track. I definitely put a couple shekels there. Aaron Judge or Gleyber Torres or Jason Dominguez. I think it looks like a triplets option right here. I'll tell y'all that I did the triplets, and then I also did just a couple shekels on them individually as home runs. But y'all know home runs are kind of where that's my lane. I'm into the home runs. That's fun for me. Home runs, anytime touchdowns, and then I'm gonna jump into these 3-pointers here as we go into college hoops. So looking forward to that. But last moonshot of the day, Ketel Marte or Christian Walker or Eduardo Suarez in that Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Diego Padres. For some reason, I don't know. I'm feeling Tatis Jr. today as well, so I put a couple shekels on Tatis Jr. Not that the prop master told me to. That was just what my gut said when I was scrolling through on the FanDuel. So I throw that one out there to the fam as well. But I think that was kind of it as far as like the moonshots of the day. But I know what everybody comes for. Big Daddy's long shots of the day. Extra long shots of the day. This is what we come for. He gave us a couple picks here. It looks like Seattle versus Oakland game. We got we got Cal Raleigh or Julio Rodriguez. I'm not really familiar with either of those names, but I could put a couple shekels on both and put some shekels on both of them as the same game parlay, 2-leg. And then the third one, the second one, Byron Buxton or Royce Lewis or Carlos Correa. When I went to make my pick, I think I was only able to get Byron Buxton. Like Royce Lewis and Carlos Correa have been locked out or not available on the list for me in FanDuel. So check on that one. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that these games haven't gone off already for you. But wanted to make sure that we got the picks out before the WNBA games got started today, in case you had a couple shekels that you wanted to throw on those games. And remember, we are here for entertainment purposes only. If you need it, use it. Give them a call, 1-800-GAMBLER. Text 800-GAM or visit www.1800gamblerchat.org. They're available 24/7. It's free. It's confidential. And if you need it, use it. Don't be ashamed about it. And with that, y'all, until I see y'all at the game on Pull Up at Auntie's house for the movies that's going to happen today, I'm out. Y'all still here? Y'all know he wouldn't let me end the show without giving y'all the golden Easter egg of the day. The golden Easter egg of the day. Wanted me to mention that Baltimore is still in that wild card race, y'all. So these games are meaning something to them. You get the opportunity, put some shekels on Gunnar Henderson or Anthony Santander. Although I couldn't, Anthony Santander wasn't available for me. I was able to catch Gunnar Henderson. Anthony Santander have been locked out. And in that San Diego Padres Arizona Diamondback games I was talking about earlier, there's the Fernando Tatis Jr. that I was thinking about. So I did put some shekels on Fernando Tatis. So I was in the same mindset as the prop master there. And then Manny Machado. If you can get him, put a couple shekels on him as a long shot, extra long shot, Easter egg, golden goose Easter egg for y'all. So with that, until next time, stay tuned, y'all. I'm really out.